Hi everybody, my name is Carmen Shank and I'm starting a new project today. And if you're going to take your yarn from a skein like this into a ball, then you need one of these. This is a ball winder and it's a very handy little gadget. Today that's not quite what I'm doing. I have purchased this skein of yarn and it's got a really interesting colorway on here. But I don't really understand what the colorway is, and I want to understand it before I start a new weaving project with this yarn. So today I am going to rewind onto here this skein of yarn so that I can understand how the colors work. Now for this I will keep handy an old gravy boat. This cracks me up because I have no need of an old gravy boat except for playing with yarn. So we'll see if it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes not so much. Okay, there's a little wire thing here, and I just put the yarn through there, and there are 2 grooves across the top of the core here. So I stick the yarn in there, and then hold it with one hand and start winding with the other. Now, you can see that I can kind of control what's happening with the yarn with my one hand and wind with the other. So I'm just going to kind of continue to wind this ball of yarn and watch the color combination and see what the colors do. I am using chroma yarn today. This is a fingering weight yarn. This one's called Pegasus. The color goes, it has this kind of cool transformation. This one is purple, green, etc. The one I'm actually using for this project goes from fuchsia into purple, into blue, into purple, and back into fuchsia. So the intention is to put one of these in the warp and then weave with the other one in the weft and see what happens. I think it will be spectacular. So I'm not actually weaving something so much as I am having a lovely experiment. So let's see how this goes, shall we? told you this project was an experiment, right? Well, it was also an experiment in terms of me sitting down at the piano and crashing out a little bit of music and hoping it's not too horrendous as background music. And by the way, I am completely camo. You can't even see me, right? Whatever. Anyway, so this whole entire video is an experiment. Me crashing out music and then using it as background music. I know it's painful for both of us, but you know, maybe I'll get better. Maybe I won't. But exploring the whole weaving thing, I kind of think weaving is fun to watch. And you know, I am also exploring this whole thing of me because like I recently began to understand that my Mennonite heritage includes a lot of weavers. Like there's people in my genealogy who, I mean, it's extremely rare to see like occupation, but one of them, there's a note, this guy's a weaver. So I'm like, huh, cool. So it feels very much like it's part of me, like it's almost in my DNA to be a weaver. And I think that's kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to this experiment, you know. I mean, I obviously kind of have the love of the yarn thing, and we'll kind of get a feel for how, if I can weave. You know, I mean, I've been weaving for quite some time. I don't mean to say that I'm completely new at this, but it is an experiment in terms of weaving with an audience. That is awkward, yes, especially when sped up. It's just oh my gosh, you guys, this is just really weird. Okay, so I am camouflaged against my own wall. You can't see me. I'm here to weave. I believe I have a sense of calling to weave. That's a little awkward because usually we think of calling as a church thing, you know, and I'm not really that much of a church person, although I'm totally a God person and a follower of the homeless man from Nazareth. So, you know, that's awkward too. So if you decide to watch my channel and my new videos as I put them out, you're going to see a lot of awkward. You're going to see a lot of stuff in process. You're going to see a lot of wabi-sabi imperfection because hello. The only thing that's absolutely gorgeously glorious around here is the color. And you'll see a lot of that if you hang around. A lot. It's kind of everywhere you look. You know, like maybe my head is camouflage over here because my hair is sort of pinkish and then, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching this far along in this video, if you actually made it this far. And if you didn't turn it off when the piano started crashing in your ears. It's been lovely to have you along. I really believe that this is going to be kind of a documentary type thing, that I'm just going to turn the camera on and see what happens and hope for both of our sakes that it's not too painful. So thanks for watching. I genuinely appreciate it because, yeah. Anyway, thanks. You rock, you know, you really do.